got some gang members here. Alright, welcome to the Pleistocene channel. My name is Daniel, and this is Prison Architect. This is Operation Incarceration 1000. So we are going to have 1,000 maximum security prisoners by the end of this, and I'm looking forward to it. So we've got our first prisoners here, and I've been looking at them. It looks like we've got a couple of gang members signified by their tattoos here. We've got our cell block set up, so hopefully they'll be okay. We should have cells enough for everybody. One thing we need to get going really quickly, I already set up this area for administration, but one thing I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to take a minute and set up a solitary confinement ward. Because maximum security prisoners, you never know, they could fly off the handle at any minute, and I want to be prepared for them. Okay, I don't like that. Let's do this. I wonder how many I need. Let's go ahead and have more than enough. Okay, alright, and then it'll be accessible there. Actually, we could make it accessible there. That's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and build some walls. And we'll build a double door system. And then we'll put in the solitary doors here. And then that'll give us 8 solitary confinement cells, potentially. Okay, I like to set up my regime to where the prisoner... Oh, I need a warden to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this then. We need to put a door on this area. We're going to do another double door system, and once that happens we can go ahead and get our warden's office built and then get a warden hired. So let's go ahead and get them finished. Everybody's in lockdown right now, so we're not too worried about them for now. Okay, we're also going to need some lights. Let's put lights there. Okay, looking pretty good. Let's put also lights here and here. Alright, so this area is now done. We can go ahead and put an office desk in. Alright, and windows. The warden, you know, he's the one who brings in all the money, so he can put in some windows if he wants to. We'll put a small one behind him. And he also needs a filing cabinet. File cabinet. Alright, so he's got a little office going here. We need to set him up with some walls and a door. And we'll mark it as an office. Okay, and then let's hire him. I went with the basic warden. I like him. He's pretty well-rounded. He's got some good experience. So now he's oh, we got a Polaroid of the warden. Okay, looks just like him. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to get this guy researching some stuff. So with maximum security prisoners, one of the first things I need is deployment. So I'm going to go ahead and research the security chief, and then we can get the security chief in here and get him researching deployment. Because you can see right now we have a few guards, and they position themselves in very strange ways. So we've got 1 in the canteen, we've got 2 over in the yard, and then 3 over here in the entrance where there's no prisoners right now. I mean, I know about keeping 1 guard out here to watch over the entrance to the prison, but still, it's a little weird. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and extend this so that hopefully this light will be taken care of. How are our prisoners doing? Volatile, tough, fearless, unknown reputation. That'll hopefully we can resolve that once we start getting some intelligence. Volatile. Okay. Looking okay. Oh, what did that guy just do? Oh, search this guy. Search him. I saw that. I saw that. What you got? Yep, there it is. I knew it. All right, so we're gonna end up needing to block off the kitchen here. In fact, let's go ahead and take care of that now. Let's do something like that. And I know that's gonna be inconvenient for getting out the door, but for now I'm gonna put a staff door on. I may change that later, but it just is too dangerous. There's too many potential knives and things that they can get from the kitchen if it's just open like that. Alright, so that's closed off. I'm not too happy about that layout now, but maybe we can modify it in the future. It'll be okay. Alright, what's going on here? We've got 9 degrees C. It's getting a little chilly. I'm wondering if I'm not sure. I haven't played this game since they put the radiator feature in and the temperature feature, so I'm not actually sure how much I should be worried about that. I guess I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't have. Whoa, what is that guy's name? Tiberius Svenicus Stevenson the Seventh. Interesting. Alright. Alright, so it's getting kind of gray outside. I assume that has something to do with the weather or the seasons. I don't understand that. Why is this reception area still saying that? No kitchens capable of sending food to this canteen. Is for some reason. Okay, let me just replace this. Okay, yeah, it must have just been a little bug. I don't know. It's a little weird. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make the staff room because we've got some staff that are probably getting a little tired. What we need for this is a drink machine, a wide sofa. Let's go ahead and put that in. You know, I'm going to do them one better. I'm going to put in 2 sofas and give them a TV because that's just the kind of guy I am. And then we'll do a drink machine. They need a drink machine, so we'll actually give them 2 drink machines. And then we'll do some lights. So, a couple of lights on the sides, and then 2 in the center. That looks good. The warden also doesn't have any lights. We'll give him a couple lights. Oh, and then we need to stretch the power over there. Alright, so I'm going to turn there and stretch it all the way down. And that actually should give us enough power for that whole little wing there. Alright, that's good. We just completed that grant, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the Inmate Health and Well-Being grant and the Administration Center grant. Both of those are fairly easy grants to complete. Alright, so now that I have a warden, I can actually set up the regime. What I was saying before is I actually like to have 3 meals a day. I think that helps balance it. And we are going to have some prisoner work going on, so I'm going to go ahead and set that up. I don't usually have yard time. I prefer to let people go out into the yard as they want to during their free time. And then if they have free time before they go to sleep, then they tend to do better. So I have 2 work shifts here, and as long as you balance it out with free time and eating, it usually works out pretty well. Alright, so we'll see how that regime works. We'll make some modifications to it if we need to. Alright, I think our security chief is finished, so the next one I'm going to do is the health, because I want to get a health ward set up just in case there's any fights that break out. Now we do have 8 per day, so we do have 11 hours until we get 8 more prisoners. And once that's done, the next day is going to be more tricky because we don't have enough cells for another day's worth of 8 prisoners. So we're going to have to get on working on that. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up a second office here. The chief's office is not going to be quite as nice as the warden's office. He's not going to have a window. I'm actually going to change where that door is placed. So what we'll have, we'll go ahead and put a desk chair, and then we'll have a filing cabinet right there. Actually, let's go right there. And then we will place our walls here, because we're going to have a door through here, and then we'll have a door through here into the security area. Okay, and let's put a door here, and then we'll name this an office. Let's go ahead and hire our security chief. Hopefully he's going to do a good job. We need some good security in this place with maximum security prisoners. It's going to be pretty intense. Okay, so now that we have the chief, we can research deployment. That's going to be pretty important. I'm going to go ahead and set up a room for the medical ward, even though we don't technically have it researched yet. I just want to have it prepared. Let's go ahead and leave doors here and here. Alright. Looks like all our prisoners are eating. Oh, they're getting cold though. Okay, let's see how this radiator thing works. Radiator, $200. So let's put a radiator in there. And, okay, so they're installing it now. Just don't know what we need for it. Okay, it looks like we need hot water. So, how do we get hot water? There's hot water pipes. Requires water connection. So this is a boiler. So if we put the boiler here, and then we run hot water pipes? Do we run that separate from the other pipes? I'm thinking that must be separate from the other water pipes. Okay, so it's got water connection. This. Okay. I don't know. That worries me. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this going. Looks like we can set them along the same line at least. So that's good. And if that's the case, then apparently we need to connect them to the shower heads too. All right, let's see how this goes. Connect all the water pipes. Oh, what do we got going on? We got a guy. We got a guy hurting. He's running. He's running. Get him. Get him. Get him. All right, he's unconscious. All right, so that guy's going to lockdown. He's attacking staff. We got other people going on. Oh, another person going off. I wonder if it's because of the cold. Because it's cold. It's only 4 degrees C, so it's getting close down to freezing. I would probably be mad about that too. Oh, get him, get him. Where are we at on our health? Okay, we got that approved, so let's get a couple of doctors in here. We need an infirmary. And let's go ahead and put a couple of medical beds in. Alright. Let's get some lights in there. All right. Okay, we've got well, we didn't have any deaths, so that's the good part. But we did have some people beat up, and unfortunately it set us back on building those water pipes, so it's all right. Okay. Next thing we need to research is either psychology or yeah, let's do psychology. So I need to see the prisoner needs. And then this guy's in lockdown. Oh, we can do deployment now. Let's deploy one to the canteen, one over there, one over there, one in the yard, one interception, and that'll be all we deploy. But that means that we're short on guards, so I'm gonna hire a few more guards. Actually, let's go ahead and get a couple more. Okay. Okay, that apparently did not. Oh, that took that one away. Okay, so if I bring this down, that should be fixed. All right, so we got an infirmary, we got a working infirmary, we've got a working staff room. How's this plumbing going? Okay, we've got a couple of spots there that apparently have. Huh. Okay. Looks like I don't know why they're delaying. Come on, get this hot water going. There we go. There we go. Okay, all those have hot water. Missing one right here. Apparently that's just something I missed. Alright, so need to see if how is that helping us? How are we doing with the radiator? Is there any way to see? Oh, we got our new prisoners arriving. Okay, let's see who we got. We got another gang member looking here. The face tattoos. Oh, another one. Austin, McNutt, Wilders, Pierce. Okay, so we have enough now that I'm gonna continue building up our security force. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, that must be from the fight we had break out. All right. So the chief's office, I just noticed, doesn't have lights. I don't like the auto lights, but it does tend to cause me to not put lights in rooms until quite a bit later sometimes. So, but that's okay. Not hurting anything. Psychology. Okay. I need to go ahead and get a psychologist's office ready. So where do I want that? Or do I? Maybe I need to focus on a cell block because now we are almost at capacity. We've got 8 more prisoners coming tomorrow. Yeah, I need another cell block. Okay, I'm gonna start planning it out. Let's go. We can attach it to there. Gonna make it go. Okay, so I'm gonna try something a little different this time. Let's maybe put all of the cells. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Okay, right now I feel like this is really dangerous. I need to get a fence around this thing. Okay, let's do the cells in block patterns. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, maybe a spiral pattern. Okay, so we need 20 more cells. I'm gonna try to keep 20 cells per block. I'm hoping I can keep up with this 8 per day. I might have to actually turn that off later on. Okay, so I'm thinking a spiral pattern around the outside. So that would be 5 in each. Okay, that's 5. And then the next set would start right here. Okay, so just in case we don't get this cell block finished, we do actually have a bit of a buffer because we've got the holding cell still set up. I don't know if I'll keep that forever. Oh man, that's really close to this side of the map. That's not going to work. Okay. Alright, so we've got 3 on this side. Let's do maybe 3 on this side. Gotta modify and change as we go. Gotta adapt. Okay, that's 3 on this side. Okay, so that's a total of 12 now. If we add 5 more, let's go ahead and put 1 more on each side. So 12, 13, 14. And then if we put 5 more in here, that's 18. Wait, no, that doesn't add up. Yeah, it is 18, but I was wrong the first time, so. Okay, yeah, so let's do that. Okay, and then for our canteen slash showers, they're gonna have to be out here in the center. We can actually have a canteen over here without, actually we can have showers over here. Let's go ahead and put that in over there, and that in over there. Okay, and then we can have the canteen in the middle, with the kitchen. We don't have a kitchen area. There's another blueprint. Prison-wide tension level. Oh, okay. Alright, and okay, well, we need to make sure we have enough room for 3 tables, so that's the most important part. So let's look at that first. If we do 1 there, 1 there, and then maybe 1 here, then we could have the kitchen area over here. It's not really the most efficient use of space, but oops, that is not what I meant to do. Don't want walls yet. That's not a very efficient use of space. What if I cut down the size of the shower? Could build a kitchen area over here. We could have the 1 big shower over here. I think that's going to be our best bet. Alright, so let's go with that. That means that we're going to have 1 over there, and then we'll have the serving table right here. Okay, so that'll actually work. Let's go ahead and build that. We'll get that going. I'm also going to have them build this in, as well as this. Okay, so all of that is going to be 1 big area. Down to 17 hours before the next prisoners come in. We have another Polaroid. Interesting. Okay. Our prisoners seem to be getting along okay. I think they're better now that they're warm. Okay, they're taking all this stuff over. I want security to go ahead and research patrols. And the warden, I want you to go ahead and do maintenance. I want to get some cleaning going on, and I want to get some laundry going on. Alright, I'm going to speed up time just a little bit. The prisoners are eating. It's 14 degrees C. I assume they're all okay. They're all warm enough because they don't have the little warm thing. This guy has a little environment. Hopefully, once I get the maintenance guy, I can get some people to clean, some janitors, and some of the prisoners can do some cleaning work. Alright, go ahead, finish this up. Man, I need to get building that in 15 hours. Running out of time. And for now, I'm going to put a staff door in here. This will actually go away later, but I don't want prisoners escaping while I have that set up. Alright. That's going okay. We need to actually manually put in this wall because when you build foundations, it doesn't cover up other walls or slash fences. Alright. Building's done. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and get this power going. Whoa, no. Oh, I do not want those. That was awful. Okay, that sucked, but that's okay. Alright, we'll get the power going. Let's drag it around there. And I think another cell block is going to stress this generator, so I'm going to put in a few more capacitors. Okay, and then plumbing. Got to get plumbing going. Can we take this down there? Oh, man. It's still going to be pretty close to some prisoners. What if we do like that? Then we can build another network of things. Can I just go straight across here? Can we carry water that far? I'm not sure. That's going to be fairly inefficient, though. Let's see just how far we can carry the water. We'll modify this and put in some big pipes if we have to. But just want to limit the amount of large pipes going in. Okay, so that radiator. Man, I wish I could know the temperature of a certain area. Is there a way to do this? I don't think so. Deployment, maybe it's in logistics once I get prison labor. I don't know. How are we on our... Okay, we've got our foreman guy. But that means we need to build his office. And his office will be here. And a file cabinet. And then we can put another door for him in here. So that he can go directly to his purview. To the area in his purview is what I meant. Okay, so those guys are building those. Okay, it looks like that run is going to be okay. This is the one I'm worried about. This long run right here and this long run right here. The ones I'm not sure that the small pipes can handle. Okay, let's go ahead and hire another couple of cooks. I'm going to go ahead and delineate another canteen area here and another kitchen area here. I keep building these things too small. I need to remember that the canteens and the kitchens are going to be need to be a little bigger. Okay, but most importantly, we need cells. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting these cells set up. Whoops. Okay. And the showers are gonna be there, and we'll put drains. Put 3 of them right there. Alright, we need toilets. How are we doing on money? We're not great, but it'll do. Alright, I'm hoping... Oops. Hoping that this will all work out, but even if they're completing cells as the prisoners are getting here or as they're in the holding cell, then it'll be okay because they can transfer out, you know, pretty quickly. Okay, we need lights. I actually really like how I maximize the use of space in this area up here. This cell block is not my favorite so far. I think it'll function, but I'm not partial to this layout. So we'll try some other stuff in the future. Okay, we got some lights. Actually, let's do this. No, changed my mind. Let's put one there, and one there, and one there. Okay. All right, that'll work. How are we doing? 4 hours till they arrive, so not great. Let's go ahead and speed up time a little bit. Go ahead and get some of these things building. All right, so this long run right here is barely working, but it does look like it's working. Looks like it's decaying out right about there. So I think that'll be okay. We'll see if it causes any problems, but okay, then I want to run some hot water. Hot water over here and then down, and then we'll put another radiator right here. So I'm going to run directly down to there. Okay. Hopefully that's enough to ward off the cold for these people. Yeah, because they're saying the environment's problematic, but they're not complaining about the cold anymore. So that's good. Okay, so these cells are actually done except for the doors and the walls. So if I can get, how many do we have now? We have 2 left, so if I can get 6 of these cells completed, then we will be at enough capacity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we will be at enough capacity to handle the influx of prisoners this particular time. Oh man, well, gotta wait to put in these doors until they get here. Or can I? No. Unlock finance. Okay, nope, we'll have to wait for the prisoners to get here, which is cool. Won't be long. Okay, but we will have 1 more cell in time. Okay, let's go ahead and before I even look at our prisoners, I'm gonna use the money to place these doors. Luckily the workers don't actually have to go back to the storage area for doors. Alright, so we are getting this influx of prisoners, and it's actually time to call it a day on this. So we're looking good. We're at 24 prisoners, so we got a ways to go to get to 1,000, but it's a start. We got a few new guys coming in, and our prison's looking pretty good. We'll get this cell block done next time. Alright, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you would like future updates, please hit the subscribe button. But as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.